The Sophisticatedly Ratchet podcast is a roundtable conversational podcast that gives a voice to the Black experience.
Millennials from New York City sharing our views on Black lifestyle, culture, relationships, religion, and current events.
Here at SR, we strive to give our listeners the real in a world of fake.
Worldly professionals with class that also know how to switch it up.
Now let's talk our wild shit.
What is good, everybody?
We live.
We live.
Really live.
What up, Tribe? This is Serial TJ, the Unicorn Gemini, and I bring duality to the podcast. And then we have a special guest.
Talk about it. Talk about
She's
it.
live from Brooklyn.
Oh, yes.
The life of Eve Graham.
Talk about it.
EMG Prince. Eve, EVE, Eve. The party god.
That's a talk about it.
Our guest.
Eve, welcome.
What up, Eve? Say what up to the people.
What's going on? I'm no stranger. Life for Eve Graham. You already know what it is.
Facts.
EMG Prince,
Facts.
Hall, EMG Showroom, EMG everything. When it come to parties, I'm the girl.
I'm the party god.
I'm that
The
girl.
party god is what they want to call
Party
me.
god.
The party god. Take your crown. Take your crown.
You need to take your
crown.
crown.
Take
You
your
mad humble right now, Eve. You mad humble.
Oh, take a sip. She took a sip. Okay. Energy.
Let's go.
All right, let's get into the party episode. No. Next is
Okay, don't rush.
Shake's word of the week.
Word of the week. Word of the week. Word of the week.
What's the word?
Hey.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Like, you was mad excited about the party episode, and then you came back to me. It was like, oh no, we need a word of the week.
It's this nigga segment.
Like,
Hurry up.
Look, we ain't mind skipping it.
Hurry up. I'm ready to
Now
party.
we're on to the educational part of our
The
episode.
sophisticated part.
All right. So this week's word of the week is a noun, and the word is appetency. All right. It means a longing or desire.
Spell it.
Right?
Spell it.
It's spelled Appetency. All right. All right. So I'm gonna put appetency into a sentence, just so we can better understand it. So most people. Well, let's talk about my yesterday. So I broke the speed limit apparently. I rode on the wrong side of the street. You know what I'm saying? I disobeyed traffic.
Yes, you did.
I feel like most people have an appetency for breaking the
law,
law, breaking the law.
Y'all are so crazy. Y'all are a mess. They look like they look at this one.
Yo,
What happened?
we broke the law a few times
We
yesterday.
found parking though.
What?
We was breaking the law all day yesterday, and I
It's
said
hard
that-
to get parking on Randall's Island though.
Yeah,
we was breaking the law before Randall's Island. I just want to say, like, breaking the law gets you a lot of results.
It
And
does.
I understand why people break the law on a consistent basis. The reward is sometimes worth it. So I'm just saying, breaking the law is not, you know, I'm saying.
Okay.
Not always bad.
It's not always bad.
We went the wrong way to the party and
Sometimes
everything.
breaking
Yeah,
the law
y'all came
results
into
in
the
right
party
answers.
through the VIP section.
Don't double
That's why
ourselves.
y'all didn't have your bands on. I'm not gonna even.
was
I'm not gonna get started with
Don't blow
y'all right
us
now.
up.
the law, breaking
Let me not
Look,
even
we-
get started
we
with
gonna try to
y'all.
use the same scheme
I'm like,
next
Matt,
year.
how
Hold
are
on.
you in VIP? You have no bands
Band
on.
on, exactly.
breaking the law, breaking the law.
All right, let's get this party
day.
started. We were
Yes.
partying since last night, Tribe. We are all together. Usually we're, in our own little
Facts,
boxes, but we're
facts.
feeling each other today, and we're feeling the party vibes, okay? So anytime someone says that word, we're playing a drinking game today. Take a sip.
Okay.
Okay.
Tribe, if you're at home, if you're using the word or if you heard the word, take a sip with us. That's the drinking game we're gonna play for Shake's Word of the Week.
Talk about it. Talk about
All
it.
right, so let's jump right into it. Everybody got their burner question cards.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
They are also our Ratchet Thought cards, okay? So Ratchet Thoughts are signature to the SR podcast, where we ask you a question or we say a statement, and you get to decide whether it's sophisticatedly ratchet,
It's yes, no, or
yes,
sophisticatedly
no,
ratchet.
or sophisticatedly ratchet.
Which is the gray matter area.
Yeah, so sophisticatedly ratchet is that gray area. So Flash, what is that ratchet thought that you
Oh, I have a ratchet thought. This is me.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
you have
shit!
the ratchet
You
thought.
didn't tell me I was up.
Great
All right, hold on.
introduction.
All right,
Like it was mad light. You know what I mean?
Okay.
all right, hold on.
He don't remember. He don't remember. He don't got the card. But he took it from me. I don't have it.
I ain't know we was coming hot.
I'm gonna save you, bro. I'm gonna save
No,
you.
but I
about
got
to
it.
say,
I know
you
what
know
I'm
he
doing
got
though.
it.
I got this.
I was going to add the fact that we do the 2020.
Oh, so it's on TJ.
It's a little bit on. It's a little bit on TJ. It's
Right,
a little
'cause
bit
I
on
was
TJ.
No
prepared.
problem. I can always
I got you,
pivot.
bro. I
Right.
got you.
Now you
You
see how
should.
they do me in live?
Talk
Okay,
about it.
this is how they do me even when we live.
Absolutely.
What up, tribe? Thank you for listening to the Sophisticatedly Ratchet podcast, where we bring you brand new episodes every Wednesday, everywhere podcasts are released. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon has podcasts.
Yes, they do.
Then follow us on all of our social media. We're on IG at SoRatchet Podcast. We're on TikTok at SoRatchet Podcast. We're on Twitter at SoRatchet Pod. We're on Threads. Are you on Threads?
Yeah.
A little bit.
We're on Threads at SoRatchet Podcast. And we're on YouTube, where you're going to be able to see us live sitting together.
This will be on YouTube. You see this? You
At
see this?
SoRatchet Space Podcast. I tried to listen.
Fantastic.
All right.
All right,
No
now back.
paperwork at that. Off the top.
I like
Respect-
it.
Give her flowers.
Thank you.
Off the cuff. That's game.
All right,
Hit that like
so
button right now. Hit that
I'm
follow button right
sophisticated.
Like,
now.
comment, subscribe.
I keep it together. And I'm lit, okay?
All right, okay. You can ride. You can ride.
That's what sophisticatedly ratchet means to me.
Facts.
Okay. So the first thing that we're gonna get into is the ratchet thought with Flash. What's your
Okay.
ratchet thought?
All right, so I had a ratchet thought, right? And for this episode, house party, I was sitting here like, yo, you know, I've been to a lot of parties, not the most parties, not the minimum amount of parties, but I've been to parties. I've been to all types of parties, just to be honest. And regardless of whatever party I've been to, I've always thought that the DJ is the life of the party, or the DJ brings the energy to the party. And I feel like if you don't have a DJ at a party, the party's probably going to be trash, especially if you don't have a DJ who's invested and is, I guess, thorough with what they do. All right, so that's my ratchet thought. The DJ is the life of the party.
Okay.
Do you agree, disagree, or maybe you're in the gray area?
Okay. So everybody put their cards up. Let me see what y'all got.
You already know what it is for me.
Flash, you say yes.
Of course, this is my ratchet thought.
Okay. Shake, you said sophisticatedly ratchet. Eve, the party god, says yes. I say yes. Mo says yes. And Mash says yes. It would have been unanimous except for the fuck boy.
that.
Everybody's favorite fuck boy. You
wanna
start
be
first.
you want to be an ugly duckling.
You tell
Go
us
ahead.
why.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why. Okay,
Alright.
so Flash says that the DJ is the most important part. Now, yeah, they're very important to a party, but for me, I feel like women are the most important thing to a party. I feel like I can have a party with freaking what is it, Pandora, if you have the right amount of chicks there, because chicks are gonna make it fun. You got chicks, you got drinks. I feel like a trash DJ can mess up a party, but the fact that there's a lot of women around, I can make a party. I feel like that's women are
He's
necessary
tough.
for a
Yeah.
party.
You
Switch
gotta switch
my-
it. I get it.
Ratchet,
Yeah.
I think
I don't know if
I think-
that's allowed.
You might got me.
You know what?
You
You
might
know what?
got
You
me,
know what it
bro.
is? I don't like how he made my scenario seem like an all boys school. That's not what it is.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
The way how
Fine.
you worded it was like, oh, this is gonna be niggas there. No, that's not what I said.
I got an answer for that, so don't worry. Let him finish.
I said
you
the
finish?
DJ is the life of the party. It brings the most valuable thing. And yes, even what you're saying is Pandora, I get it, but I'm still saying the DJ brings that life to the party.
I agree. Yeah.
Can I go
Okay.
next? Because I'm
Well,
sophisticated.
so wait, you
ratchet
just said
now?
yes. You just
I
gave
said
me
yeah,
a-
yeah. You
All right,
already
go ahead,
know.
Matt.
I'm sophisticatedly
You
ratchet
changed
now.
your answer.
No,
You switching it up.
I'm with Shake. I think it is so important to have women at a party. I think women make the party what it is. For me,
So
if
it's
I'm
not
going
DJ.
outside, I just want to be around feminine energy. As a man, I just love being around women. If y'all there in one congregated space, I'm gonna go there. If y'all
But
got
we
a music
assume
playing,
Bullshit,
if y'all
bullshit.
got a music playing, I can't slide in as easily. I'm gonna look awkward as fuck hanging around a bunch of chicks with no
But I-
music. If I'm just standing there, it's important. But I think chicks are more important, bro.
But what I'm saying is, I think that the females are already at the party. Y'all taking the question. Once again, we're deviating from
If
the
everything
question.
is there,
Everything.
if every part is there,
okay.
every
That's why
part
he
is
said
there.
no.
Take it a
He
step
says
further.
it's
I'm talking about the
ratchet.
ratio. Let's talk about the ratio of a
Okay.
party. If there's more chicks at a party than dudes, I'm always going to be there.
You see?
Let's say it's 4 to 1.
Regardless of the music.
That's a better party automatically.
So you would
Y'all
go
be playing
to
line
country
dancing
music. Okay,
You
all
can play
right.
country music. If it's 4 to 1 ratio, I'm gonna learn how to dance.
I'm having mad fun.
I'm gonna learn how to dance for sure,
Alright.
100%,
Okay.
without a doubt.
Okay.
That's what y'all leading with?
What about
That's
heavy
facts.
metal?
Okay.
I'm gonna be a headbanger,
Mad fun.
breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law the whole time.
Okay.
The
I
whole
would say
time.
it's a yes for me. The DJ does bring some kind of life to the party, but I also agree a DJ can fuck up a party as well.
Absolutely.
He go to the song and could bring down the whole entire vibe of a party.
So
I
can with all the
agree.
girls.
And guess what? Guess what? Now you can't talk to bitches.
When the
Now
girls-
you can't talk to bitches.
and
You know
the girls
why?
leave,
You
the
know
party's
why?
gonna be just as trash.
Right.
If all the girls leave the party, if it's a 4 to 1 ratio, and then all the chicks leave,
Absolutely.
trash.
Facts.
All right.
That's why the music is
Trash.
important. So I agree with.
How long would you
Flashes,
stay?
ratchet,
How long would you
ratchet.
stay as
Let
a
me
man
put it
if
to you
all the
like
women
this.
left? 4 to
You
1
walk into
ratio.
a party, it's a sausage fest, but the DJ is fire.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
doing
You
the
can stick
most
around.
fire
Nigga,
music
you
ever.
find a corner and you party and
Lies. Lies. You leaving, bro. You leaving.
Flash will sit there.
He go stay
will
till he
sit
get offered too many drinks. Then he be like, all right, guys, I think I'm ready to
Then
go.
you start wanting to dance on the dance floor.
I said find a corner, man.
Okay. Anyway, so I say yes, I would, because, you know, for me as a woman, if I go to a space and it is whack in there, if the music's right, we're going to start dancing. And
Right.
guys are going to want to be around when we have good energy.
Thank you,
If the
TJ.
music is bad, the bitches is not there,
Thank
just like
you.
you said.
Yeah.
So if the music is good, we twerking by ourselves. We don't even need niggas in there. We having fun by ourselves. So
Can you put me again real quick?
yes, go ahead. And then we got the party god.
And to your point, women follow good DJs.
Yes, we do.
Women follow good DJs.
Yes, we do.
You can't just miscalculate what I said when I said a good DJ
Oh, no.
is so
Right.
necessary. Because guess
No.
what? The women will follow those DJs. You know why? Because they play the songs for them to shake their ass to.
Yes, they do.
Okay, okay.
You know, because he let
They
them in the
play the
party for
songs.
free.
The DJ go tell them they pretty.
That's
The
right.
DJ
Yes.
go tell them
Shout
they
out.
look good.
They're gonna hype you up. They're gonna hype you up.
Go ahead, party guys. So you agree.
Come
You
on.
agree.
Yes, DJ. Definitely what you said. The ladies follow the DJ. So if you get a good DJ, you will have a good party.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Go.
That's almost a guarantee.
Okay,
That's
good.
what we're playing.
Tribe, we have merch. Make sure to check out the SoRatchetShop.com so you can get your merch today. We have hoodies, we have t-shirts, and we're going to be adding new items soon. So check us out today and cop yours. I'm happy that you started talking up, and we saved you for last, because now we're gonna just do an interview on you. Like, who is Eve?
Facts.
Who is the
Who
life
that?
of Eve Graham? She's no stranger to the Sophisticatedly
At
Ratchet
all.
podcast.
Sure
Okay,
not.
she's done a few episodes with us, but now this is for the new listeners, because we growing. Okay, 25K on all of our podcast streams.
That's a fact. That's
right?
a fact. Big up the
We're
big it
growing
up.
our little IG. If you ain't
It ain't
Don't do that,
little.
don't do that.
It ain't
Don't do that.
little.
It's not little.
It ain't little.
We're growing on IG. Follow
There
us
we
at
go.
SoRatchet Podcast on IG.
Facts.
In all platforms. YouTube, subscribe to us. Hit the follow button right now. Hit the like button right now.
Dang it.
The share button. What else? Drop a comment. Okay.
Yes.
Party God, who are you? Who's Eve?
Eve. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
Hey.
Talk about it.
Yeah, it's the borough we in right now. Best place to go live.
Okay, that's where we at.
They coming off a vegan day. I'm coming off of about 20 parties from yesterday.
Okay.
Came in
Party
this morning
God.
about 5:30, 6
Talk
o'clock.
about it.
We probably a little late because I woke up a little late, but we lit. We
Right on
rock.
time. Right on time,
I
gang.
do events, event prints, event rentals, have a showroom. Everything is in Brooklyn. 325 East 98th Street.
Plug it.
320 East 98th Street.
2 locations.
144 East 98th
3
Street.
locations.
So, in the name of Brooklyn, the block is mine.
Hey.
So Eve,
Yeah.
I wanted to know, before you got your God powers, who was Eve? Like, what kind of either work were you into? Where did you come from? What's your origin story? I feel like you're not a villain, but everybody has an origin story.
Before you became the God.
Before you became the God.
I was an entrepreneur.
Okay, tell me
I
more.
was really born an entrepreneur. Like I had my first business when I was like 12, and I
What
always,
was it?
You had a lemonade stand?
Yeah, I had a lemonade stand.
See?
But even before I had a car wash right from the Johnny Pump. Like it's a lady in my neighborhood. Every time she sees me, she tell me the same story. She said that the fire department used to come, shut my hydrant down. I go back, turn it right back on, back to car washing. I was like 12 doing that. And then I started JFK, which was Job for Kids. So I basically used to get people to hire me to do like their laundry, walk their dogs. And then I used to hire other people, like other kids, and we would just get money. That was it.
I love that.
Just
for kids. I like that. JFK.
So wait, I gotta ask, have you ever had a 9-to-5?
I had a few 9-to-5s. Like I worked at Old Navy, I worked at McDonald's, and basically I just took the management from it and just the corporate. Like that's why I want to, I want to stay kind of going corporate with my company, not really like mom and pop. You know what I'm saying? So I always like look to build like that.
So you feel like you took skills from like when you were working a 9-to-5 into how you are now as an entrepreneur?
Yes. Yes. Like customer service. Like a lot of businesses, like a lot of entrepreneurs, they don't really care. Not say care too much about customer service, but they don't understand it. When I was at Old Navy, customer service was everything. Like
Absolutely.
I used to have to fold clothes and stuff like that, but then after, they just gave me a job of just being a greeter. All I had to do was walk around and talk to customers. That was it. Like that's what they paid me to do. So I just had to go walk around, talk to customers, and have them open up Old Navy accounts. Like I was doing like 100 Old Navy accounts. Like I was people person. Customer service is everything.
Yeah, you're right.
And that Burger King, how they say like, burgers
Have
your
it
way,
your way.
customer service is everything. You know what I'm saying? And just even be able to conversate with customers and just kind of come to an agreement. You know what I'm saying? So people always think it's like it's my way and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's not how you should run things.
Yeah, I feel you.
Absolutely.
100%.
Wow.
Dope.
Deep. That was dope.
Customer service is such a valuable aspect of a shopping experience.
Yes.
Like wherever you go, when you get the best service, you always remember that shit.
That's a fact.
But do you treat everyone the same? Like whether they have a lot of money or if they have like a little
Yeah.
budget or
I
if
treat
they have
everybody the same.
a big
'Cause
budget.
People with big budgets, they come around ever so often. People with small budgets, they continue to come back. You might get somebody with a big budget for their birthday party, whereas you get some people that they come into you for birthday party, funeral, first birthday, baby shower, every little
So it's the
thing.
relationship
Right,
that
they
they
call
should
me.
build. Okay.
Like they literally
So they
call me
loyal.
for everything. Sometimes I be on my phone like, you just asked me for what? It's crazy, but it's a good thing though.
So let's talk about budget.
Budget.
Because I was asking, like, do you treat the rich people nicer because they have big budgets? What's the biggest budget you've ever worked with?
Biggest budget I've ever worked with personally is like
Yeah.
30K, but I've worked under budgets that's over like 300,000.
300,000.
So personal budget for my company, I say 30K. But for bigger clients, like where there's a planner on board and they're hiring each individual vendor, and I'm a vendor, but those contracts are like 300,000.
Oh my God.
That's dope. That's
So
dope.
30,000 for one event?
Yeah.
And just printing
And
alone?
just prints and rentals, yes.
Oh.
That's fire.
You making money, cuz. I didn't know
That's-
that. You the party god.
But that's not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
that's one. Like average budget.
That's what we were going with. That was the question.
No,
What's the
that
average
wasn't
budget?
the question, nigga. You said what's the biggest budget?
Okay, no. That's the next question. That's what
okay.
I mean. That's the next question. So, what is an average budget for someone?
Average budget 5K.
That's my number.
And
5,000.
Just for printing,
5,000.
decor, stuff like
For
that.
printing and rentals, yes.
I think
That doesn't include food.
That doesn't include food.
Yo.
Okay, she's just talking decor. That's for the average person.
So I want to ask specifically. I follow you on Instagram, and I want you to know that I admire the amount of effort you put into what you put out.
Everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
serious.
You
know the
wrapped a
flaws.
building.
Yes,
I
she
see
did for
you wrap
prom.
a building for somebody's
She
prom.
did.
And she wrapped the casket. too.
What's the
Yeah.
budget to wrap the facade? Hey, yo, let me just be clear for the tribe. This is like a 4-story building. Like she wrapped the whole side of a 4-story
That's
building
crazy.
with somebody's face.
Wow.
How much does something like that cost for a budget?
Those things start at 15,000.
15,000.
Yeah. You need scissor lift. You know what I'm saying? You need proper
What's a
permits. Scissor lift is
To-
a
crane.
scissor to
crane
lift
that
you
goes-
up.
The joints, yeah,
You
the
need
trolley
proper
thing.
permits.
Copy
So
that.
you
Copy
need a
that.
team. You know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
yeah.
It's a
That's
lot.
love. What was that? A graduation or prom?
That was a
Prom.
that was a prom graduation.
Yeah.
And that was I want to maybe say that was done in less than 7 days. Less than.
That's
I'm
dope.
7 days.
That's dope.
If I want to go, if I have to go back in my phone, this might have been a thing like confirmed on Tuesday. We need it up on Thursday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, and that's another thing with bigger budgets. Unless it's a wedding, most big budgets come like, Thursday. My album releases Friday. That means like,
What?
and then
All
sometimes
night
with
work.
big budgets, it's like you gotta kind of have money to play with big budgets too, because big budgets they don't pay right away, but you have to put out. You know what I'm saying? So while some people, and this is a way that you guys miss opportunities. I feel a lot of people miss opportunities because they don't invest in themselves. So it's like some people don't move until the coin drop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is a thing.
What do you mean by that?
They get
Like
paid.
until you get paid.
Until they get paid their money.
But a
You
lot
have
of
to upfront
a lot of
money,
my
right?
lot of
Yeah.
my big budgets, we don't get paid. I have some budgets I haven't gotten paid yet, and it's been months. But I know that you will get paid. Like say I work with like DOE, the schools,
Yes.
that you don't get paid right away with
Correct.
schools.
But
But
it's
some
money,
events
so you know.
City money,
don't
you know
get
it's gonna
paid
come.
right away.
Okay.
Yeah, especially when you sometimes dealing with artists because
Everything
they
gotta
have
go
to
through
still get
something.
paid.
Got it.
So it's a lot of politics, but I wanted to just go back to say that some people they don't take chances on themselves. So it's like they're not doing it if they don't get paid. Whereas you can miss an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But also they might don't do it because they can't afford to do it.
Correct.
So you have to
That
put
too.
yourself
That
in a
too.
financial,
That too.
Yeah.
you know, affordance because it's like this. Somebody call you on a Thursday and they ask for something, right? And you know it's for tomorrow, but if you wait for them to pay you, then it's like, okay, now they pay you Friday, but it's due in 2 hours. You should already start producing. So it's like, that's the thing. It's like, do I produce or do I not, you know? But it's because of relationships, it's like, I'm going to just start it. I know I'm going to get paid. But sometimes you may start it and do it, and it's like, they may say, no, we don't want it anymore.
That's a gym for sure.
Yeah.
And it happens a lot.
For sure.
It happens a lot. So
And who takes that loss?
we do.
Oh.
So I think what I'm hearing you say too is basically you gotta upfront your money.
You gotta upfront your money. Yes, you have to invest in yourself.
Yep.
That is a major thing. A lot of people do not want to invest in themselves. They don't.
Yeah.
How much would you spend for a party mash?
Depends on the event.
Okay.
No.
House parties. We used to throw house parties. How much would you spend on a house party?
When we was throwing them,
Yeah, hell yeah.
I would say the amount of money we spent on a house party because we provided the food, we provided the liquor.
From Popeyes, that was like right.
Nah.
Right
Don't
through
do
the
that. We had
window.
catered
Shake
food.
been making chicken
I,
for a
I
long
was
time.
I was the DJ.
Okay.
I was the
But they make
DJ
chicken
for the
for a long
party
time.
and the bartender.
Yeah.
At the house party? At the house party?
House parties. House
I
parties.
did a lot. I did a lot
Wow.
at these house parties.
And then the DJ we have to buy. I say the DJ
Yeah.
maybe cost us what $300.
Yeah.
And then we bought all the liquors at maybe another $400.
So we looking at under
Maybe
2,000.
under 2,000 easy dollars.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is house
You
parties.
couldn't
though, so
touch
this is easy.
the average
Nah,
budget
but-
she just said.
Nah,
One-
Oh, we
just
didn't
for
need to.
printing.
We
No.
didn't need to.
I'm more interested in the budget for Eve's party. Now this year I went to Eve's party.
Yes. How much did you
Okay.
spend on your own
That was
party?
the birthday party?
Yes.
They bought on the truck. She
Yes.
was getting it. It was fire. I
Facts.
want to know what the budget is for a party
Capricorn.
like that.
And she had her whole name spelled out. Life of
That's a
Eve
fact.
Gray.
Right. Oh my God, the tables were beautiful. The
Well, she ain't
backdrop.
she ain't have to pay. That's probably her party. She could fund it herself. Let's be real.
That was a tax write-off?
It was.
For the
Now,
life
you had other
of
vendors though. You had
Hold
other
on,
vendors.
wait,
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 we
wait,
talking
wait,
about
wait,
Sorry,
taxes.
sorry.
The question. Was it a tax write-off? Let's start with that.
Was it a tax write-off?
It will be.
It should be.
Okay.
Because EMG was everywhere.
Yeah.
What was the other question?
She said, well, no, they said, well, what's her budget?
How
for
much
that?
was it? Yeah, how much did you
I
spend?
didn't have a budget.
Yeah.
I didn't have a budget. Let me
Okay.
say that. I just what I wanted is what I wanted, and that's what I got.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But the only thing I missed out, and when we get to these questions, I didn't have a cake.
Nobody, you ain't blow out no candles?
I didn't miss
I
it.
didn't. I didn't.
I did not
have
miss it.
And you know, everybody that say that too, they say they didn't notice it.
I did not.
I did not have a cake.
Did you want a cake?
Wait.
Or did cake though? What happened with the cake? You were supposed to have
Nothing.
one?
I didn't even order one.
Wait,
but it's so
question.
crazy because all my cake ladies already was like, oh, I'm making your cake. Everybody was telling me they're making my cake, but I never told anybody to make a cake. They was like, Eve, why didn't make your cake? Well, I was like, don't worry, because nobody made my cake.
Really?
I didn't have a cake.
Oh, wow. We did not miss the cake.
I did not have a cake.
Did they sing you happy birthday?
Yeah.
A million times.
I was on the stage like that.
Yeah, she danced on everything.
Okay, I'm not mad.
She was everywhere.
To me and her friends wanted them to order with them, and she was just like, I'm just not gonna get none.
But they were all just like, they're giving me a cake. Cake wasn't even a thing. It was like.
Bags.
All right, so what's the craziest? Oh, actually, let's get into your top 5. What are your top 5 must-haves for a party? Starting with number 1.
Number 1 is a comfortable budget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not just a budget. Because sometimes people say, what's your budget? Oh, my budget is $10,000. Okay, that's your budget. That's your imaginary budget. What is your comfortable budget? What will you feel comfortable spending? Okay?
Facts.
All right. That is important.
Don't be ratchet with that, okay?
Right.
Meaning, if your rent ain't paid, that's not in the budget, okay? You have to make sure it's comfortable for your budget. Right? If you ain't got no food, you don't know how you get into work tomorrow, the car broke down, you should not have a party, okay?
You should have a house party.
Have a house party.
And we can bring you a banner.
No, don't do that. House parties, come with a very range because you don't need much to have a house party. You just have better house parties. All right?
She definitely has better house parties.
Because you could if it's a low budget party, we call that a lime. It's now a lime, okay? It's just a chill shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you put money into it, then it's a real house party and shit. So
when you got a DJ in somebody's crib, it's a house party.
Right.
Now if you running off a speaker like a Bose,
it's still a house party.
It's a lime.
It's a lime.
Maybe it's a lime. Okay, it's a lime. It's a lime.
All right, so now we on number 2, Eve.
Yeah, number 2.
That was number 1. Number 2, I already had put it down. Event planner is important.
Yes.
Number 3, a host is important. Number 4, a DJ. And number 5, you definitely should book EMG Prince.
That's why she be taking everybody's coins. She's like a walking billboard for her brands, all her brands.
Have to be.
So wait, Eve, what's the difference between you and a party planner?
Good question.
So I'm a vendor. So I'm a vendor, and we do event printing and event rental. So we have everything you need for your party.
Right.
But your planner is gonna like put it together how it needs to be coordinated. Like I do event planning, but for my people. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You have to know me to book me for a party. You know what I'm saying?
We know you, by the way.
Bring
so
your
next
planner.
Sophisticatedly Ratchet party. We know you. Okay, we know you.
Bring your planner. Book my prints, EMG Prints. Bring your planner. Go to the showroom. Pick out all your rentals you need, and let your planner put the vision together. So a planner is very important.
Okay.
Okay, I got you.
I feel like.
Can I plug us real quick before we do that? I just want to plug us. We are the Sophisticatedly Ratchet podcast. Hit the follow button right now. Hit the like button right now.
Share.
If you like Eve from
all of that.
Life of Eve Grant, EMG Prince, go ahead and follow her right now. Drop your IG.
Life of Eve Grant. LIFEOFEVEGRAHAM.
Yes. Or EMG Prince.
EMG Prince.
I just wanted to give you some flowers real quick because you are super inspirational. Like you're always looking out for us. Your entrepreneurial energy just rubs off on us. We have Merch Tribe, and EMG already cut us a deal. If you like the shirts, because everybody's hitting us up for the shirts that we had at Vegan Deal, that was a dope party. Eat pussy, not meat. That's for the vegans out there. And it says Sophisticatedly Ratchet. We have t-shirts that say Sophisticatedly Ratchet. We have bucket hats that say Sophisticatedly Ratchet. Get your merch now. We working with EMG Prince. Can we shake on that?
That's a fact. That's
a deal.
Let me also say, our backdrop is courtesy of EMG.
Thank you.
And I do want to also say this, guys. Eve, she is so humble.
She is.
She's very humble, and I just want to put that out there. So you're dealing with a person who's humble, such a sweetheart. She's gonna get the work done for y'all. But I just want to put that out. Very humble, very humble, class act.
Love you, philanthropist. Heart.
I ain't mad at it.
Go ahead, Flash. What was your question?
Nah, so we've had Eve on the episode a couple times already and whatnot. Eve is just Brooklyn to the heart. Like you talk to Eve, she's from Brooklyn. She does Brooklyn shit all day. How I know you get a lot of your business possibly maybe from Brooklyn because you're just so well known in Brooklyn. But do you do things outside of Brooklyn? Do you travel? Like how does that affect your business in terms of either reach or even how hard that makes your business? Because are you just based out of New York locally?
No. So a lot of clients fly me out, like to do floors. I go all over. But just my company alone, like yesterday, we had Brooklyn. From Brooklyn, we left to go to the city.
Talk about it.
Went from the city, we went to the Bronx. From the Bronx, my brother went to Staten Island. Staten Island, we went to Far Rockaway. We went to Freeport, Long Island.
Oh, wow.
Back to Brooklyn. And that was just yesterday. That was one driver. Had another driver doing Queens, just dropping off rentals, doing floors. So yesterday was a day. Yesterday was a day. Yeah.
But not only that, so that's New York City, but you guys can order anywhere, don't you?
Yeah,
ship?
anywhere.
So you
Ship
can book her through the
all over.
website. Go ahead.
You can book us. You can shop emgprints.com, or you can send an email to emgprintsorders@gmail.com. That's emgprints with an S, orders with an S @gmail.com. We ship all 50 states. We drive things down. So
that's fire, Eve. I didn't know you went all the
I've been to Atlanta a few times.
So I've seen you do like 1 or 2 outside the joint, but I didn't know like
Been to Atlanta, and to Cali.
But that costs money.
Yeah, no. Once you said flew out, I was like, oh, I can't afford that.
Not yet.
Soon come.
You family though, so.
What's our most memorable party, Tribe? Is it a fete when you're hot and you're sweaty and you don't care about nothing? You like living off of, I don't know, Johnny Walker, what's your drink? Or you're high, because I love my edibles. Tribe, y'all know I love Power Blends.
My favorite party?
Yeah, what's your most memorable party? Is it a fete? Is it a house?
My most memorable party
Backyard?
would have to be when we was in Trinidad.
Okay.
And we was going to Juve. And the Juve was themed of like costumes, and everybody had different like costumes, and I remember that.
Okay, what kind of costume you had on? Paint the picture, because Juve is something that happens in Trinidad late at night.
I was a pirate. We all had swords and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? And we all had swords, and we was walking behind this truck, and the truck it was pitch black, right?
Yep.
And all you could hear was the beat from the truck.
The bass of it.
And I can't remember the song. What song was it?
Are you ready to get stupid?
Yes.
That's a good song. Okay.
Anyway, it was one of the best moments of my life because I remember, I will never forget what it felt like as the party built up, as we were going into this shit, and the beat was bumping, and we was walking in the dark behind these trucks, and it was amazing.
Which band was that? Was that Red Ants or was that Caesar's Army?
I think it was Red Ants.
It might be Red Ants.
And then with Juve, you got paint all over you and powder. That experience is crazy.
That shit was amazing.
Juve parties are turned up in a way that most parties aren't. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you don't know Juve. During like carnival season, Juve parties are the best. Now, if you ask me what the most memorable party I've ever had, I would have said in Trinidad. I went to oh man, I can't remember the name. Scorch, right?
Okay.
And I was able to sneak in the back. And I went on
of course,
stage.
breaking the law.
Breaking the law. Stuck in the back with all of the singers and everybody's back there. And then I hopped on stage, and the DJ was so welcoming to me because it's like they expected me to be on stage. Like they expected me.
This is what he
thought. I do this shit out all the parties. So it was like, this guy, give him a flag. They gave me a flag. I waved it. I cried a little bit. Now, was that the most
cried
memorable
on
party?
stage?
A little bit. No. After I got off, I was talking about it with my fellas, and I was like, damn, I'm just so happy.
He was
That was super memorable.
We was in the Hyatt. It was one of the greatest years. That was so great. Okay, but the real party I'll never forget is SSS Blue. The 2018, I went to Miami by myself. And I filmed the whole thing just so I had a memory of it. I go back and look at that shit all the time. It was so fun. And it's a Juve party just like you was talking about. Like,
the best ones, bro.
Juve is turned up
They the
so
best ones, bro.
much, yo. When they start throwing paint and powder, for some reason, women just want to get like as wild as possible.
Except for me. Except for us.
Yeah, except for us.
We
And I ain't
hate,
Wow.
we hate dirty parties.
Shut up. Nobody's
We don't like
talking
to
you.
get
You
wet.
ain't
We're
invited.
talking about y'all right now.
I'm not doing
You
it.
talking about
about
the
y'all
big
right
booty
now.
girls that want to be wet and then you just come up behind
Free
her
up
and y'all all
themselves.
wet.
Free up
No,
themselves.
I want to talk
Free
about.
up.
Wait, I want to talk about. We talking about house party. That's
Okay, what's
No, we said parties.
Memorable
memorable parties, right? But I'm also I'm bringing up 2 house parties that so it was one house. I had a party, guys, when I was 12 years old.
I remember
You
that party.
And my
The
mom,
Fugees was live.
Yo, my mom came out. I had a DJ and everything. I had a house party. My mother came out and danced with, like, at the time he was like very popular, Poochie. If
I
everybody
remember
who
that.
And I was just like, this lady is dead serious, like really like dance. Everybody was like, oh shoot, you know. And then my friend Michelle had a popping party too, house party, and that's when Genuine came out. Ride it. My pony, yo.
How old was y'all riding ponies in the baby?
12.
No, I was 12 when I had my
A problem. We
And
were
then
a
we was-
problem. We from
Right.
the Bronx.
Yes. I'll never forget that. And then I just think any Caribbean party or any like Trinidad, I'm thinking about us being in Trinidad or
Yes.
Jamaica and just vibing. Like
Yes.
once the soca come on and you're a little late and just close your eyes, you just be like, you know, you just in the feel of it. So
Yes.
it's a fact. Like,
That's a fact. Yo,
that's
for
my most
people who
memorable.
don't know soca or ever like really fuck with soca,
Yeah.
like if you really want to learn and enjoy that shit, you have to go to a carnival.
Yeah.
There's
Immerse
no-
yourself
you
in
can't
the
just go to a soca
experience.
party. It's
Yo,
not gonna be fun.
It's
you
the
immerse
experience.
yourself
It's the
in it,
experience.
you will never leave. It's like crack.
Yo,
like
bro.
you'll be addicted.
on everything I love, I am a born and raised New Yorker till I die.
He's
but
not
I
even
And he's
swear,
American.
He's
I
not
swear I'm a
Caribbean.
quarter Trini. All right. You can't tell
I'm
nobody.
Say-
All right, I
say
drink
accent.
Carib. All right, this is
Yeah.
what I do. All right. What's really important to keep in mind is that when you get a chance to experience Trinidad Carnival, you don't have to know no songs before you get
You
there.
don't. You gonna
Just
learn
know
it.
that in the elevator they playing soca music.
Yes.
All right, in the
Yes.
lobby of KFC they playing soca music.
You gonna know all the words by the time you get to the
land there
road.
on Thursday. By the time Monday comes, you ready for Peyton Powder.
Right.
You gonna turn into a Trinidadian on the spot.
Facts.
I am looking forward to the next Trinidadian trip. The next TNT trip.
Okay. We
Absolutely.
claim that. We going in 2025 or
Oh
2024?
yeah.
2025.
Boom. Saying it now.
2025. We're gonna be
Pop out,
in
we gonna be
Trinidad
there.
Carnival.
Yeah, for sure.
You coming, Flip?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to
it's
come. The
happening.
party guy
It's
has to come.
Sure.
And we gonna vlog all the shit because we got some equipment now.
Oh yes. Shout out to Tremaine.
Shout out to
He's
T2000.
sophisticatedly ratchet. We gotta give him a name
Shout out to
now.
Crazy.
But I have another question. Go ahead. You have.
Would you say you have an appetency to go to Trinidad in 20?
Yes, I do.
Use
Ding,
the
ding,
word.
ding, ding.
Let's take a
Give that
sip.
man a
Everybody
prize.
take a sip.
You
Give
saw me
that
looking at
man
the
a
word?
prize.
You saw me looking at the word too much? I was looking at the word like, I'm going to use it.
Good child.
Niggas are stuck on breaking the law.
So I feel like this might be a ratchet thought, so get your cards out. This was not planned, but I feel like what you guys really like about soca parties is that you don't have to go up to a girl like it's the R&B thing. In soca music, girls are just pelting ass.
You don't
And
have
it's
to
just
ask nobody to
easy.
dance.
Y'all
You
just
just
go up
go
behind
line.
them.
That's
Is that
it.
why y'all like soca parties so much and fet so much?
I like soca parties because that was the first parties that I went to when niggas
People
wasn't
not
trying to
stush.
shoot each other.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Like,
yeah, it's safer.
Because I'm 100% American. All I know is rap music when I was partying until I met West Indians.
Right.
And then I knew it was different when you could go to a party with your girl and have a dude dance with your girl and it'd be no problem. I ain't
Yes.
Exactly.
I dance for all my friends. Y'all
Yes.
all get a wine, okay?
And that's what I try to tell people. When you in Carnival,
that shit is different.
I don't think people understand. Like, I think people have the
Over-sexualize
mindset because
it.
it literally we're
Naked.
basically in a bra and a panty. The guys may have a shorts on, but I really see a guy coming up like, oh, let me get your number. Like, it's not like
that's
you're
what-
just really dancing.
It's wine
It's
and go.
whining, right?
It's
wine and go.
It's
That's
wine
it.
and go.
Yeah.
No
Sometimes,
wine.
sometimes.
No, wine and go.
Sometimes.
But I also,
Sometimes you gotta whisper. You gotta whisper.
No, I
You
get
having a
it.
good time.
Oh, you whispering, huh?
Right.
You having a good
But I
time.
also want to bring up
You
sometimes
whisper
there's
that,
couples
okay.
like I've had couples that be like, she's with her man and she may be like, no, go wind up on him.
Right.
Yes,
it's
I
the
want my
love.
man to get a good
Yeah.
wine.
And even when you
Exactly.
get a dance from a shorty who with her man, she give you a tap like we done. We done here.
Yeah, I want you. It's time for me to go.
Go ahead and roll, though.
Don't get too excited, young fella.
All right, let me walk y'all through the experience of a soca party, okay? First off, when you get there, this is carnival and shit. First off, when you get there, the guys are getting in first. The ladies is all the way back. The line is all the way back that way.
Full of women,
there's
though.
that many ladies in the party, okay?
Now
you heading inside,
And we skipped the whole line.
And I'm talking about a specific
Breaking
type of
the
party.
law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
The chorus nights, usually there's free liquor, you know what I'm saying? And the women are just loose. They're having so much fun. And to be honest with you, yes, TJ, I go to soca parties because it's mad easy to dance with women.
I know.
Women just want to have fun.
Low-hanging
they are
fruit.
So fun.
Yeah.
And the thing I love most about soca music is the fact that, people don't really fight when there's soca playing.
Yeah.
It's
The
just
message is different in the song.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
The message is
pretentious.
different.
I feel like the energy is different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying there's never been a fight during soca music. Of course people fight.
Alcohol and get
but
involved.
Yeah.
I usually see shake fact. I usually see more fights when I'm in a hip hop party.
That's a fact. No, that's a real fact. That's not a shake fact. That's a encyclopedia
fact.
potato.
I go to hip hop
fact.
parties.
That's a fact.
Always getting shut down by a fight, something happening, police come.
Somebody get
That's
shot.
Right? Even reggae, so even reggae, I can go hold you.
Dance hall.
Freaking
Dance hall.
Had it
Dance
happen a
can
lot.
end
Not
with-
really.
can end with violence
Before
as
back
well.
in the day, I would say that, but more recently, I haven't
It's been a lot better.
experienced that.
It's been
Yeah,
a
I
lot
haven't
better.
experienced that.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced that. Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, guys. Last question.
What you said? What you mean last question?
Well, not last question, but
you said what was the most memorable
another-
party?
Yeah.
oh yeah, you have another memorable
I have a
party?
memorable
Oh,
party.
let's hear your memorable party.
I got 3 minutes. All right, so I will say this, and I hate to take this so left field for me or whatnot, and Flash love fetting, but I will say my most memorable party is a sex party.
Oh God, we're gonna have to cut for this.
In my younger whole days, I used to frequent sex parties. Yes, Flash was very
Talk
just
about it,
visual.
What is a sex party?
It's a party where people have sex.
Is that in a house or is it you
It's
go
in
to a venue?
It's in
like,
a venue. It's in a venue.
give
I
us
don't want to give too much tea because I only have 3
Give
minutes.
us paint me a
I don't
picture.
have
yeah, paint me the picture. Yeah.
It's like a
Alright,
hotel.
so it's a party.
It's a resort.
It's a club that you would probably go into.
Downstairs.
There's a downstairs and
You was
there may be an
I didn't go with
upstairs.
him, but I went.
So in the down, we know about the places.
Y'all go together?
Oh shit.
All right, and downstairs is a party. Upstairs is a different type of party.
Gotcha.
And I will say, like, I went to a foam party. It was a foam sex party, and this was at a club where I know, like, after you finish, dancing in the foam and shit, you can go upstairs and you can get a show or you could be a part of the show. And I will say, like, that's a memorable party for me because I'm from the era of just like Jamaican dancing and all this other shit. But like
Caribbean.
to know that they playing my music, I could do a healing tone shit, and then I go upstairs and I'm watching people fuck. It's a whole different vibe for that.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
wow.
honest with you. It changes the whole vibe for a party. So I'm just saying, for me, it's a sex party. It's a most memorable party. And the phone party in a certain party in Queens was one of the best for me.
That's a sex party too?
Shout out to Queens. Shout out to Queens.
Okay. Have you done any international sex parties?
No, I'm not that brave.
Would you?
I'm not that brave.
I went to a hotel sex party one time. It was in Georgia, but it got a little. There was things going on in rooms that I didn't want to venture into.
Let me ask you a
Like
question.
what?
I don't know.
I got questions.
Okay.
What's the caliber of the people who was there at this joint? Scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate their
I would say
attraction
I would
level?
say a lot of the older people are usually interested in these types of clubs.
She's about a
so
5.
you're gonna see like in the 50s and 60s. You know what I'm saying?
50-year-olds?
Yeah, 50-year-olds.
But some
Oh, so I was thinking like 20, 30s.
You have a few.
It's mixed. It's sprinkled. Yeah.
They're sprinkled in. So So I actually went to one of those. I actually did have sex in one of those sex clubs before. I actually tried it. It's a really popular one. The one that Flash is talking about. And no, we didn't go together.
Separate days.
I just wanted to make sure you clarify
Right.
that. Things can get a little mixy when you got
and we
clutch
shared
shit.
stories about the place. You know what I'm saying? I actually met somebody who escaped from the Twin Towers when I went there before. Yeah, it was crazy. You know
From
what I'm saying?
9/11?
Yeah, from 9. He was in the Twin Towers and he got out and he lived.
That's different.
Which was dope. And I was like, wow, like
Never forgot him.
Yo, he escaped that shit. He was like, I'm gonna live life on the edge.
On the
now."
edge. Right. These are every sex party.
Every day.
Yeah.
But now,
Take nothing for granted, bro.
that's why he was at the sex club. So I actually tried to have sex in one of those clubs before. You know, me and my shorty, you know, we wanted to, so we practiced in the car first. We was working it up.
Practice in the
Yeah,
car?
I was giving it to her in the car. She was getting it, and I was like, I ain't even gonna nut yet, girl. We gonna wait till we get inside. All right? We gonna get on a show. Gonna put on a show for these folks.
Okay.
So we pull up. And we go inside, we head upstairs, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't too big a crowd. It was like 3 people. You know what I'm saying? It was like a couple. And what I'm gonna do? Decide to pull off. All right, we gonna get it. So I'm ready to get it with her. And, you know, my penis is like, it goes like half, half hard. You know what I'm saying?
Like a chili?
It's not really there. It can go either way. Like,
Could you get the condom on?
Yo.
Or you wasn't using the condom?
I probably whip her up. But anyhow.
Oh my God.
Live in the moment.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying and shit. I'm like trying to smash, and I'm just like, yo, it's just not working and shit. And I was just I just took her to Pound Town, okay? So I'm sitting here like, yo. So I'm looking around, and so, like I said, there was only 3 people watching me. They seemed very disappointed with my performance. I had a conversation with my penis, like, why are you doing this to me?
That's crazy. He knew he didn't want to be an actor. That's why.
Exactly. But I've always wanted to do it. But
I ain't gonna lie. I can understand how you can catch stage fright. I can definitely understand.
Are you talking from experience?
No, I ain't never been in that situation before,
Okay.
but I understand. I understand.
Okay.
That's funny. I'm sorry.
So, Flash, you ever participated in one of these events?
So, like my friend Shake, on a totally different day, I've tried to participate, and I feel like I also had a fail. But the fail for me wasn't in the performance of like fucking. I mean, so initially, I had a chick I was dealing with, and she was just heavily into the world of sex parties and all types of just like sex shit.
Where'd you meet her?
I've known her since like high school, just to be honest.
She always been freaky?
You said the what?
She always been freaky?
I don't think she's always been free, but she's one of these women who's like discovered the power of her pussy in like the last 5
Ooh,
years.
she squirts?
She was riding her pony early too.
Absolutely.
My little
So I will say, like, she, and I've been to the club before, but then when she brought me there, it was more like she was well known and shit. So of course, she wanted to show off her
regular.
With a regular, right? So she wanted to show off her new toy, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to be tried out yet, But I do remember, like, she started giving me head, and I was saying there, like, all right, it's my time. I'm up now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to perform, and there's people in the room. It wasn't like a huge room. I mean, you gotta know, like, or see the rooms. But there was a woman that was behind me, and in my mind, I was sitting here like, oh, she's watching me. She's probably watching me get pleasured real quick. Because the lady I was dating, she started sucking me off all crazy and shit. And when I look back to like get confirmation, like, yeah, you see me getting my dick sucked type of shit. My ass was all in her face and shit, cause I guess I moved or I shifted too crazy or whatnot. And I realized, like, okay, this is not the view she probably wanted for whatever reason. So it kind of like disturbed me a bit. Come see here like, damn, I'm thinking I'm being watched, but I'm not being watched properly. So I said, fuck it, let's just go to the bed.
Properly.
Right, because his back was.
My ass was too much in front of her face, and
maybe that's what she wanted to see. Maybe that was her perspective.
In my mind, I was sitting here like, my ass is right in front of your face. I felt like it was too close.
It wasn't
too
his
close.
best angle.
Right. It was my best. Right. Thank you. It was my best angle.
Was she was close enough to blow into your ass?
Yeah, like I felt like she was breathing on my ass a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I miscalculated how far she
Have you ever had your
was.
ass blowed into?
Nah.
Okay.
It's
Have you ever?
story.
Yeah, so I was sitting here like, I was like, you know what, shorty, let's move to the bed real quick. So, I get her on the bed or whatnot, and I'm sitting here like, all right, it's time for Mufasa to do his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mufasa, okay.
So I go down there, I fucking dying like a lion and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. She's,
You see in the
I'm
box.
like, yeah, I'm seeing the box, all crazy and shit. And then I felt like when she did her whole climax, boom, I got up and I expected like a round of applause or some shit. And like everybody was looking at me like, okay, that was decent. And I was like, I was like, decent?
Did she squirt?
No, she didn't squirt. Right, but I was like, I put in work though. You know what I'm saying?
How would you feel? Somebody like, move over, buddy.
Next.
Nigga, I at least wanted a round of applause, but nobody clapped for me. So I ain't gonna hold you. Like I was saying, like, oh, so that's what happened. They just nodded at you and shit.
Okay. Yeah, we see you, kid.
Like, yeah,
we see you.
Like, we see you.
Let me ask you, would you want them to dap you?
Nah, it was too. I wasn't in touch with nobody. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I'm not in the touch. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
So from y'all experience, I now have the Appetency. Drink up
Yes,
to
absolutely.
attend one of these events. So
Okay.
sounds like an experience.
One thing I'll say is like, with any like sex party shit, it's not that you have to go there and actually like participate. They're very polite in all honesty. So there's rules, and it's not like, oh, I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. I've been to some where they're just very aggressive, but usually there's rules. So they'll ask you like, hey, can I touch you? Can I do something? Whatever the case is. So it's friendly though. And if you're just into voyeurism, it's dope.
Yeah, there was this one clip that I seen from this show. I think it was like a sex party. I don't know if it was. I feel it was like a reality type show. And this white dude, it was a group of people having sex on a bed.
Sound like Cinemax,
right? And they was all having like group sex together, and this guy was sharing his partner with the room.
With another
And
partner.
then this big black dude come into the room, and he starts taking over homeboy girl.
You push him over?
Nah, he ain't push him over, but he was fucking the shit out of her.
Really?
Like he was fucking her well, and she knew she was getting fucked well because it's the way she sound. But the whole time the boyfriend was there, he was like rubbing her hair and shit, and caressing her shoulders.
So another guy was
Emotional
fucking
support.
his
He was
girl.
fucking her shit up.
Emotional support.
She was kissing him in the mouth all crazy.
Oh, wow.
I mean, she was really enjoying herself, and you could tell she was having a great time. And he was just holding her hand like the whole
That's really
time.
beautiful.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Right.
I like that.
Emotional support.
Yeah, women like
Emotional
that.
support.
I need all
Emotional
aspects.
support, bro.
Okay. My question.
Yeah,
to
I
y'all
want
is,
you to stroke my hair. I want somebody sucking on my titties. I want it everywhere.
Could y'all
Yes.
do that, fellas? Could you allow somebody to apply your joint while you give emotional support?
No.
That's not my role, and it doesn't get me off. So
Do you
I'm
want to
not
see
gonna
it?
myself
Do
doing
you
that.
even want to see
I
it?
gotta be the dude who's doing the plowing, and then the other guy, he can be holding hands and shit with his.
So you
girl.
wouldn't let her do it at all?
I
wanna
might
be the
I might
boy.
even
You
look
wanna
him
be
in the
the boy.
eye and shit.
So you wouldn't let her have
This
sex
how
with
you
somebody
do it,
else?
dog. This how you do it.
You wouldn't let her have sex with somebody else?
Nah, I'm not with that shit. I mean, I
Not
wouldn't
only
be-
was she
I would-
having
if
sex,
she's
she was
having
having
sex with somebody
passionate
else.
sex with
She's having
somebody
sex with
else.
somebody else. I would have to have sex with somebody else as well. It can't
That's
be-
okay.
It can't be both of us.
Right,
like,
right.
I'm sitting there holding your hand. That's just not my place. I can't do that. Like,
Okay. But you would let her do it?
Yeah, if we had one of these sex parties and we like the couple and I'd be down for it.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I wouldn't hold her hand, but I would sit in the corner like, you ain't my bitch.
Don't do that.
You ain't my bitch.
Don't do that.
You his now. Because the whole time you could be thinking to yourself, she's thinking of this thing, ain't she?
Don't do that. That's not fair.
It's not. No, it's not
It's
that.
realistic though.
It's realistic. I gotta be honest though.
realistic.
Yeah.
You drive
'cause
yourself crazy. If
Yeah.
you don't really-
So
Right.
for the next episode, are we gonna have like a house party? 5, 6, 7. Y'all need to go to a sex party together now.
Look, we can all go. Trust me. House
Brooklyn
party-
or Atlanta? You gotta come to Atlanta.
I don't know where the Brooklyn. No, I've been to one in Brooklyn actually. But
Or
I-
New York or Atlanta? Which one?
Yo, Flash.
Which one is better? What do you from?
For right now, the ones in New York, the ones in New York are better.
Yeah.
Shorty who almost blew into your ass. On a scale of 1 to 10, what she look like?
No, she was decent. In my mind, I was like, if she wanted to join in, it would have been dope.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, but she just looked at. When I looked back, she was looking at me, and I was like, "Oh, you're mad close."
If she did blow
she
into
didn't
your
even move,
ass,
she
would
just stayed there,
you?
bro.
You was okay with that?
I mean, that's her initiating.
He would have
She was like-
retreated.
My man said,
Slap the cheek.
you.
You can't even get the vision out right now. You
Real with
got
both
it in
cheeks,
his
both
In my
cheeks
mind,
in
in
hand.
my mind, I've been like, "Whoa!"
feel the air right now.
Like, would that have turned you on? That's why I asked that question. Like, would that have done it for you?
It might have threw me off.
Yeah.
It might have threw me off. I ain't even gonna hold you. It would have threw me
Okay.
off. It would have threw me off.
All right, guys, I have a question.
Shoot it.
Do we bring sand to the beach? You know what I'm saying? Do you bring your girlfriend to the parties?
Only when you know the ratio.
It depends.
When the ratio is gonna be horrible, if you know it's gonna be 4-1, and you know it's gonna be like more guys and girls, then you can bring your girl.
Okay, that should have been a burner question
I
card,
say,
but
yeah.
okay.
I say it depends. It depends on the type of party. Like, because you know what kind of parties your significant other likes or not. But for the most part, why not? That's better for me. I could grind up on my man and then go home afterwards.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not hot and bothered by another nigga.
that
I'm hot and bothered by
my
you.
man,
So
right.
it's time
And
for
I
you
go
to
home
pick.
and then we
Okay.
get- right. So, but it depends on the party. It depends on the party. It depends on the party.
Okay.
So, Nash, you said if there's more guys, you would bring your girl.
I would feel like I have more time. I would have more fun of a time if it was with a bunch of ladies there. If they aren't gonna be a bunch of ladies there, I want my girl to be there.
Yeah.
You would want your girl to be there?
Yeah, he was.
So you gonna bring her to the trash parties?
Probably.
Yeah,
horrible.
You know what? I used to be the guy to say, you know, I wouldn't bring my girl to a party and shit. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like if you bring girls to a party and there's a lot of girls, it's actually more fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I would say it's more fun for your girl too. You know what I'm saying?
Because all her girlfriends is there.
Exactly, and everybody's having fun and shit like that. So I wouldn't say hold the parties with a bunch of guys because I want niggas every time I walk away from my bitch, niggas trying to holler at
Facts.
me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I don't need that shit in my life. I gotta protect her now. You know what I'm saying?
But shouldn't you
That's a good one.
Shouldn't you always be protecting her though?
Huh?
Shouldn't you always be protecting her?
Absolutely, but I feel like in a party like that, she would have to be around more often. You know what I'm saying? Because she walk off to the bar, niggas
often-
gonna try to holler. They standing there.
How often do you leave your chick alone when you go to a party with a bunch of girls?
Damn, nigga, all the time. All the time. Right? A bunch of girls I could bounce and shit. You can't bounce with a bunch of guys. And I don't want to have fun. I'm not going to have fun at that party.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest with you.
So I'm like on the opposite of Shake though. I feel like if I'm gonna bring my chick to a party, you gonna know I'm at the party with my chick. I'm gonna be there like, yeah, I'm here.
Exactly.
No, I can't dance with you.
No, you not. You are not that type.
No, I'm serious. I can't dance with a bunch of women in front of my chick or whatnot.
Are you serious?
All right, okay. I need you to understand. That's regular. That's regular. The face you make.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Because I dance
That's
on him
regular.
everywhere. I don't like. I dance for you all the
Have
time.
you seen how I dance?
Girl wasn't there.
How you seen how I dance?
When he
My
throws his band
bitch gonna be like, I ain't never know his knees go that low. I'm not doing that. No.
Okay.
You know what? You're not doing that either.
Okay.
Not at all.
Party God, you bringing your girls to the party?
Depends on the type of party.
Exactly.
And it
That's what I
depends on the girl I'm with.
What type of party would you bring her to, and which one would you not bring her to?
I'm bringing her to R&B.
Ooh, yes.
All that and just
Slow grind.
go home with her. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a soca fest, she's staying home.
Really? Why? Why she gotta stay
Stay at
home?
home. Because it's the wine fest.
Okay, so you getting behind everything.
Yes.
Okay.
She ain't say that. She ain't say that. She's not incriminating herself.
I know.
All right.
Breaking the law.
Breaking the law. Y'all killing me with this breaking the law.
They crazy. So for me, I think I like bringing my partner to the party. Like that shit is fly. Like I
Female
want to be
partner,
all
male
up on
partner.
them. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not.
Female partner or male partner?
Both.
But
Actually, I
question.
love bringing girls because people don't know that I like girls. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I'm the type that I could go, and I was just telling this to Flash. We went out the other night. I love when my team is home. Welcome to New York, guys. Okay?
Thanks.
Welcome back home.
Thanks, I never
We
left.
went to a hole in the wall spot. Well, not hole
say
in the wall.
that. It's-
It was
it's
Sweet
a-
Brooklyn. It was a
yeah.
dope spot, but I wasn't expecting that. The music was popping.
Yeah.
We were dancing on the outside. We get inside. We dancing, and Flash comes up to me. He's like, I know you like girls and I know you like guys,
Yeah.
but do you get horny for both of them in this type of environment? And I'm like, it's not like that for me. But there's only one cute girl in here. And I pointed to the one cute girl, and he's like, yeah, that's her. She's like we all pointed out the cutest girl in the spot. And I told him, I was like, if I wanted to, I could dance on her and nobody would even think that I'm like gay. Like girls do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So like I see a cute girl, but she was all up on her man. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She had on the shorts, the red lips.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I remember.
Yeah, she was next to her man the entire time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
So I remember that night, and something disturbing happened to me while I was.
Oh,
Oh God, he told me about this too.
I was. So
We was
good
in the
to
club.
You don't know, but I didn't tell everybody because I thought I was
Traumatized.
bugging, right? So I'm like standing as a crowd. Some dude is trying to get by, and in order to get me by, he tries to move me out the way, but he kind of grabs us. He puts his hand on the small of my back and pushes me forward.
He felt so
I didn't know what to
violated.
think about that. Like, it
He
bothered me
felt
for a minute. I
violated.
sat there and tried to figure this out. Why do I feel this way?
He came over to me. He's like, TJ, I have something to tell you right now. Like, I feel very violated. A guy walked past me and he grabbed the small of my back and pushed me up.
Okay.
Why couldn't he tap me? Why couldn't he give me a, like a, I just feel really violated. I was like, it's okay. I was like, where is he? My gaydar is good. My gaydar is really good. I was like, where is he? I can tell you if he gay or if he just wanted to pass. So don't feel away. Don't feel away. And so I started looking for the guy, and he's like, he left. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. But don't think anything of it.
Yo,
Just enjoy yourself.
Shake, when he left, did you give him like a cold stare on the
No,
way out?
he kept walking. I didn't even see his face.
Right, but you
it
watched him
bothered
as he
me
walked
so
out?
much. I was jostled by the situation, bro. Yes.
He was hurt. He was hurt.
It's bothered me so much. I had to tell
Do
somebody.
you have the appetency to find him?
Oh, good job. Good job. I love it.
Let's take a sip.
I'm just glad it's over, bro. That's it. I won't find him. He gonna play peace, brother. He gonna do it again.
All right.
He sounds scared.
Yeah, he was. He was traumatized. All right, guys, y'all ready to play a game?
Yes.
We love games. That's Sophisticatedly Ratchet.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so this is a game we've never played before, but red flag, green flag. Give me some red flags at a party. Give me some green flags at a party. We've been saying it the whole episode.
Okay, green flag, the bitches.
Okay, green flag. That's a good
Red flag, no security.
one. Ooh,
Fair.
My answer.
that's a good one. Why was that your
Red
institute?
flag. Nobody ate the macaroni and cheese.
Okay, food.
Red flag. One exit.
Oh, you a safety nigga.
Green flag. All inclusive.
I was gonna say open bar. That,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, open
Nice.
bar. People are lit. They having a good
Nice.
time. Red flag DJ.
Green flag is DJ.
Sorry, green flag. Sorry, green
Good
flag is
DJ.
DJ. Sorry, green flag.
Green
Both.
flag.
Could be
Green
both.
flag.
Well, it could be.
A host and a DJ. I love when parties have both.
Yes.
We have a host and a DJ. Green flag.
They call them what do they call
MC.
them? MC.
That's called a master
Yes.
of ceremony.
Yes, it is.
I think. What else? What else?
I think for me a red flag is when it's too many niggas. Cause to me that just makes
Like
me
there's
feel
gonna be
like
a
it's gonna
party.
fight.
A fight, yeah.
Red
sorry.
flag.
Yeah.
When there's too many red flags.
Flags. That's a good one.
Question, is a red flag when they serve you in plastic jars instead of like the bottles that the liquor came in? Is that
That's
a red
a
flag?
red flag.
I'm asking because I'm not sure how I feel about that sometimes.
That means
Yeah, it's
somebody-
not like the Bacardi is not in a Bacardi bottle.
Oh yeah.
They put it in something else.
With a bottle before.
I got one more.
Oh,
red
okay.
flag.
That's why they only have.
That's still a red flag. 'cause
Right.
Somebody probably got hit with a bottle.
Right.
That's a red
Or
flag.
they're trying to give you
That's a red
some
flag.
Parmesan for Hennessy.
Right.
One of the
Nah,
two.
that's a
Right.
red flag.
Red flag.
Another red
Red
flag.
flag.
18 and over. Red flag.
Oh, red flag. Yeah.
Definitely.
Too many youngins.
Yeah, it's a
Red flag when the ATM costs you $5.99.
Yeah, why are you doing
That's
that?
different.
Yeah, strip clubs is like $10.
Strip clubs is like $10.
And you
Alright, that's not a flag. That's
easily
standard.
play
That's
that. You
standard.
easily pay
You
that.
paying for convenience. You should have came there with cash.
Yeah. Facts.
Red flag is definitely what you just said with the oh my god, I just slipped my mind.
Red
With the
flag.
bottles that
The bottles, yeah.
with the
I'm fearful of that
Counterfeit
sometimes.
bottles.
Yeah, that's a red
The bathroom is hideous. When
Facts.
the
That's a
bathroom
red
is hideous at a
flag.
party, that's a
Yo,
red flag.
bro, I walked
Smells.
into a women's bathroom before and shit because I was looking for my girl and I thought it was like a sexually free spot. So I was just like, I wasn't like going crazy. I was just looking for my girl. But when I tell you that shit reeked, like it was,
I know.
It was
That is a
so
red
stink
flag.
in
That
there.
smell.
I was like, I'm just looking for my girl. I want to go
to a men's
home.
bathroom. Yeah.
That's it.
I will go to a men's bathroom.
And women go in the men's bathroom
All the time.
all the time.
We do, with no problem.
Because I gotta pee. Fuck that. Like I'm going to pee.
What other flags?
But I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on.
What?
If women are online in front of the men's bathroom, I'm skipping in front of them. I'm
Absolutely.
fucking VIP. This
That's
is
a
my
green
Oh,
flag.
at the
bathroom.
at
This
the
is
men's
my
bathroom.
bathroom.
That's a green
Okay,
flag.
I'm gonna
That's a
fuck.
green flag.
This should say men.
That's a green flag.
I feel like when you get to a party and you're driving up and you see like there's a line full of women, that's definitely a green flag.
Green flag.
Because you know what, the guideline is like super short usually.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? So we end up skipping them anyway. You know,
Right,
so
right.
green flag there.
Green flag, the pregame. Like before you get to the party, you want to be lit before you get to the party. You know what I'm saying? So you already in the vibes. You come in and you already dancing with your crew. What's the pre-flag? What's the pregame party starter?
Drugs.
Yeah.
All the drugs. All the
Drugs?
drugs.
What
Same
kind of drugs?
ingredients all the time. I never change.
Best ones. Marijuana.
Okay. Music.
Music.
That's a vibe.
Yeah.
Getting the party
You gotta get
started.
drunk.
That's a good one. For me, it's edibles. You know, I love my juice, my edible
Party
juice.
favors.
Yeah.
Party favors. Green
Yeah.
flag.
Alcohol.
What else?
What's yours? What's your party favorite, Eve?
Party favor?
Yeah. Is it alcohol? Is it weed?
Oh, yeah, champagne. I'm on a
Champagne, I like that.
I'm on a champagne diet.
Big money.
You got a brand?
Big money. Okay,
You got a brand
Patty
that you
got
prefer?
it.
What?
Boy,
Yeah,
fair.
I'm on a champagne
Green
diet.
flag for me, $150 bottles. They not going over 150.
Right.
That's a hood spot.
Right.
That's a hood spot. You gonna get
Buy 3
shot.
bottles, right?
You gonna get shot.
That's a deal. That's a deal.
That's a deal.
That's a deal.
Damn.
Okay. What's the most sophisticated party that you've ever been to?
Black tie fit for work.
Oh, for work? Okay.
Yeah, been doing it.
I would say an awards ceremony that I went to for my I'm an alumni, so I went back for my my college.
Okay. HSBCU. I would say for work, my job, they spent mad money. It was a pharma company, rented out the Fountain Blue in Miami. Everybody was in gowns. You know, food was endless, open bar was endless, but you can't get too ratchet in there because it's your company, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's the setup for everything right, you know what I mean? Like they spending bread. What about you, Party God?
Or galas.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Gala?
Yes.
You already know.
Yes.
Sophisticated.
You dressed
Galas,
up.
Sophisticated, yes.
Okay. Shay.
I went to like a networking function for like PricewaterhouseCoopers House. It's like an accounting firm, and they had like a whole wine and it was like wine and cheese. Everybody was dressed up. It was really nice. It was a really dope party. That's one of the most sophisticated parties I've been to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say for me, I worked for Time Warner for a lot of years, and this is when they used to do company parties, but I would say Time Warner as a company, they used to throw the most extravagant company parties. They used to do it at the, I want to say it was at the Hyatt in the city, somewhere near like Grand Central or some shit like that, if I'm not mistaken what hotel that is by the Grand Central. But yeah, it's like you pull up, they give you, concierge, everything. Everybody's dressed to the decks. There's no line even for like your liquor. Like there's like 80 bars in there. I wish I was shitting you.
Walking hors d'oeuvres.
Everything like
Big budget.
big fucking
Big
budget, and everybody's
Big
getting
budget.
drunk. And sometimes you end up dancing with somebody like, oh, you're my coworker, and you're like, I don't give a fuck.
You watching to see if they say nigga to the songs, you know?
Right, yeah. So I would say like that. My when I used to work with Time Warner, definitely their party was fire.
I take mine back. Mine is definitely weddings.
Monique
I was
said
gonna say
that.
Weddings are fire.
Man, any wedding that I've been a part of, I was best man twice, but every time I
Show
did
off.
that, it was amazing. It was always an amazing experience, and it was usually like an overnight type situation, so you didn't have to leave the next morning, so you get real fucked up.
Oh gosh, that's what you like.
Oh my God, those are the best parties.
Those are the
For sure.
best ones, for
I
sure.
love weddings too.
Yeah, man, they're great.
What is the most ratchet party that you guys have ever been to?
I'm pretty sure one of my college parties when we used to just push a whole bunch of liquor into a goddamn bin and drink that as punch. You know, HBCU, but they used to have
crazy.
Mad Dog
Gotta make
2020
it
with
work.
all that
Gotta
shit.
find a way to make it
Yep,
work.
I think we used to call it like Monkey Punch or some shit.
Really?
Yeah, shout out to St. Aug University. We was just drinking anything back then. Everclear. Oh, remember Everclear? Ooh.
You looking for the devil?
Yeah. Put it all in the bin, mix it up. That was our rum punch.
Yeah, I
So
don't
that
know.
had to be ratchet.
So one of my most ratchet parties. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna say it's the most ratchet party. I've been to a couple of ratchet parties, but my most memorable ratchet party is at these motherfuckers' house. Now they want to talk about they had a DJ and shit. There was no motherfucking DJ. We had a speaker. Okay, niggas had a phone and a speaker, and we was getting it in.
Right.
People was in pajamas and shit, and we was just sweating and whining on couches, on the floor. It was, yo.
Holes in walls and shit.
Yo,
Really?
I
Was
feel
it a
like
sweat box?
I feel like
Sweat
once they got to their fourth party, they decided they was hiring a DJ.
Yeah.
But at first, it was like ratchet. It was fun. It was mad cool. And I feel like it embodies sophisticatedly ratchet because a lot of these people were like professionals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But they,
That was our
but we
origin
have fun
story.
when we like drinking and just like enjoying ourselves. You know?
That's a fact.
I'll say, and I'm gonna just say like the most ratchet party I ever been to was with this nigga Mash.
Yo.
And I call it, I say it was ratchet because we didn't even get to experience the party. Because number one, we went in, and then we just saw a bunch of like breaking the law. Like, it was a lot of shit going on. And I thoroughly remember like we was walking into, it was a Wet Fet party. If you went to like Wet Fet's, soca shit. And we was walking into the party, we was like, oh, this shit is wild. Because number one, there was a dude on top of like a fire truck. he was just nailing motherfuckers with the fire hose. Like if you try to walk past him, he got you, and then you fell on the ground and shit.
Oh,
That's
no.
a fucking fire hose. Okay, the shit was powerful. I'm sitting here like slavery, like Jim Crow. Like
Where was this?
Brooklyn. No, it was giving Brooklyn. It was
Oh,
Jim
Jesus.
Crow vibes. I ain't gonna hold you. He was knocking niggas down with this shit.
Oh my God.
And then as we getting further in the party, shit is getting like more red flag because I'm watching like a bunch of women on like there was an electric wire with like speaker wires and electricity on shit on a fence, and you got women just holding on to the shit and they like what's the nigga name from Street Fighter, Vega?
Yeah.
Bitches are holding on to the fucking fence like Vega, and they dancing on this shit too, just shaking on the fence. We sitting there looking like, is that electric wire? I'm thinking like, oh, this shit ain't OSHA certified like a motherfucker, my nigga. And then we getting further into the party and we realized this man had water on the ground. It was at least like a foot of water. So now we're just like going through the shit. We got fucking what's the shit called? Swimming shoes on.
Water shoes.
And all I remember is, or maybe we didn't have water shoes.
Was it a wet party?
It was a wet fed.
Wet fed, okay.
But this is like 15 minutes into the party, and I'm sitting here like, we're gonna have a great party. We had slippers on, not wet shoes. We had slippers on. We didn't compare it at all. But all I remember is we was in the party, we was in a foot of water, and then a dirty can fucking touched Mash's toe. And all I seen him, he looked at the can, he looked at the shit for like 30 seconds, and he was like, I don't want to be here. And I looked around at all the chaos that was ensuing and shit. Niggas getting mowed down by fire hoses. Bitches getting electrocuted on the face. Shit just floating in the water.
Ew.
I was like, you want to go home?
And he was like, no.
So just to paint a bigger picture, we was in a junkyard.
That's where the party was at?
Yo.
In the junkyard?
Brooklyn.
Soca parties will
Brooklyn.
exist wherever you got dirt and a fence around. You can have a party.
In my defense, I'm the one who invited them to the
Yo, this shit looked like some Apocalypse Now type shit. The nigga with the water hose was definitely on top of a truck gunning for people. The thing about it that scared me the most is like they had like stage equipment. And they had big cables of electrical current running through these pools of water. And they didn't give a fuck. They didn't give no fucks. It was dead ass Vega, the third to last boss on the fish. She was shaking and shit. I was like, this ain't for me. Like, I'm here to turn up, but this is a different type of turn up, bro.
Y'all risking it all, breaking the law. All right, tribe. So the winner, it's a tie.
Three-way tie?
This is a three-way tie. So best sentence right now, and we're going to close it out with that sentence.
I have a long appetency to stay alive as long as I stay out of a solar fence.
Okay.
Okay. We wasn't in the running. It was between.
Oh shit! I ain't going.
No, he was.
Was you? Okay, okay. All right, best sentence.
Mash.
Okay, sorry, my bad, Mash.
It's okay.
Eve, your best sentence, real quick.
I have an appetency to do this more often.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Okay.
That was
Okay.
good. That was good.
Yo, I have an appetency to put SoRatchet on a map. You heard what I'm talking about?
Okay, that's a good one.
Let's get it.
All right, how do we vote? Flash, tiebreaker?
I love Eve, so I'm just giving it to Eve. I dislike shit.
She is the guest. The party god reigns again. Now we're going to go into the No Bad Days segment where I get to align everyone's chakra, or we get to align our own chakras. Right? Take some onus, take some time for ourselves. All right, guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the sacral chakra. It's represented by the color orange.
Okay.
It's located right below your belly button. And it's thought to govern how you experience sexuality, creativity, your emotions, and anything that you create. So is that being a mom or an artist or a podcaster or an entrepreneur? It's that creativity. So let's focus on that area when we hit the singing bowl. But also I want to share some affirmations with you guys. And if any of these affirmations resonate with you, think about it as I ring the singing bowl. So it's I share love with others and I embrace intimacy.
I do.
I give myself permission to release drama.
Some days.
I attract people who treat me with respect.
Big facts.
Peacefully.
I enjoy pleasure in all areas of my life. I am a creative being.
Facts.
It is my birthright to receive pleasure.
Every day.
So if any of those affirmations resonate with you guys, or more than one, I want you to focus on it while I ring the singing bowl. We're gonna take a nice deep breath in and out. Drop your shoulders down. No bad days.
No bad days. Talk about it.
All right, tribe. You can listen to us everywhere you hear podcasts: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Amazon has podcasts. Pandora has podcasts. And then hop on over to our social media. We're on IG at SoRatchet Podcast. We're on TikTok at SoRatchet Podcast. We're on Twitter at SoRatchet Pod. We're on Threads at SoRatchet Podcast. Hit the follow button right now. Hit the like button right now. Hit the share button right now. The subscribe button right now. And then follow us on YouTube at SoRatchet, where you can see our beautiful and handsome faces at SoRatchet Space Podcast. Thank you, tribe. Peace. Party safe. Party safe.